So children, now we have come on day 26. Day 26 is dealing with area geometry. Topic is angle and subtopic is components of angle and naming of angle. So let us recall what we have learnt in our 5th standard. We have learnt about angle and its components. Which components of angle we have learnt? Such as vertex, arms of the angles. The angle also have name so that we can read the angle by its name. For example, in this figure, we can see the name of angle is angle ABC, angle CBA. See children, this B point should be here. Okay, this middle point, this vertex is B. So angle ABC we can see here, and vertex is this point B is the vertex where two arms join each other. That point is known as vertex of the angle. So angle B or point B is the vertex of this angle. Arms of angles are arm AB, A to B one arm, and second arm is arm BC. So in this way we can write the vertex, the name of angle and the names of arms of the angle. So now let us see what is there in the practice corner. In practice corner we have to complete the given table. We have given the diagrams of angles and we have to write the names of angle, vertex of angle and arms of the angle. After that, in challenge corner also we have to observe the given diagram and we have to find the names of angle, vertex of angle and arms of angle. So let us solve this in our notebook. Let us go in the notebook. So children, this is activity sheet number 25. Area is geometry, topic is angle, subtopic is components of angle and naming of angle. So in practice corner we have to complete the given table. So let us solve this. First diagram. What is the name of angle? As you all can see, name of angle is ABC. Either we can write angle ABC or as angle CBA. This point B or vertex B should be the middle point. Okay. So name of angle is either we can write angle ABC or it can be written as angle CBA. What is the vertex? Point B is the vertex where these two arms meet each other or these two arms intersect each other. That point is the vertex of the angle. So point B is the vertex. Which are two arms? Side AB and side BC are the two arms. So side AB and side BC are two arms. In this way we have to write all these answers. Now let us go on the second diagram. Second diagram, what is the name of angle? Angle PQR or angle RQP. So write angle PQR or angle RQP. What is the vertex? This point Q is the vertex. Point Q. Which are the arms? PQ and QR or PQ and RQ. We can write anything. Side PQ and side RQ. Okay. Next one. XYZ or ZYX. So angle XYZ. While writing the name of angle, this symbol of angle should be written carefully. Okay. So that we can identify this is the name of an angle. So angle XYZ and angle ZYX. Point Y is the vertex. Point Y is the vertex. And which are the arms? Side XY and side YZ. Side XY and side YZ are the arms. Now let us go on the next question, challenge corner. Observe the given diagram and find the name of angles. How many angles can you see here? Angle PQR, angle RQS, and this big angle PQS also. Three angles we can see. Big angle, and due to this QR, this big angle is divided into two smaller angles. So we will be writing the names of all three angles. So write the answer. Angle PQR, angle RQS, and big angle. What is the name of this big angle? Angle PQS. Okay. Now what is the vertex? Vertex of all these three angles is point Q. All the arms are meeting at point Q. They are intersecting in point Q. So point Q is the vertex. So here we write point Q. Now which arms we can see? PQ, RQ and SQ. So arms are side PQ, side RQ and side SQ. In this way you can write the answers of this challenge corner question. Okay, now let us go on the day 27. So now we have come on day 27. Day 27 is dealing with area geometry. Topic is angle, subtopic is measuring and drawing of an angle. So let us recall what we have done in our previous standard for measuring the angle. In previous standard we have studied to measure the angle. And let us recall it once again. Let us see what Ravi has taken various actions to measure the angle. So angle LMN, as you all can see with blue lines, is shown. Can you see here? This angle LMN with blue lines are shown. I am going to erase my line so you can see it clearly. This angle LMN, and how this angle LMN is measured by Ravi. Let us see. First, put the center of the protractor at the vertex of the angle. This protractor center should be kept on the vertex, point M, properly. Then place the baseline of the protractor at the one of the arms of the angle. This baseline of protractor should be kept properly on the one side of the angle. The angle is measured starting from the zero from the side of the vertex on which arm the angle lies. Okay, so properly we have to measure from 0 and then we can measure it very correctly. So in practice corner also we have given these three angles and we have to use our protractor to measure this angle. And after that we have given this picture and we have to find the various angles in the given picture and measure them. So you can find out various angles over here and you can measure it. If you want, you can take the printout of this picture and stick in your notebook and then you can measure it. So I will be showing you this practice corner question only. If possible, I am going to draw. Okay, I am drawing this picture of challenge corner and I will show you one of the angles how to measure it. So let us go in the notebook once again to solve the questions for activity sheet number 27. So this is activity sheet number 27. Area, geometry, topic, angle, subtopic, measuring and drawing of an angle. So let us measure given angles in practice corner. First angle is angle ABC. See children, because I have drawn on my notebook, it may be different. So whichever angle you are drawing, place the protractor carefully and measure it very carefully. It may vary. Your answer may vary because whichever angle you are drawing, your answer will be different than mine. So this baseline of protractor should match with one of the arms. It should match with this BC, side BC, and this midpoint of protractor should be kept properly on this vertex B. So keep it properly on vertex B, and this baseline should match with side BC. So as you all can see, this is passing through 60 degree. We can start counting from 0 of the right hand side. You should not start counting from the 0 of left hand side because left hand side nothing is there. One arm is on the right hand side only. So we have to start counting from the 0 of the right hand side, this 0. You should not go like 180, 170. We don't go in this opposite direction like this, na? We don't go counting on the angle like this 180, 170, 160. We go like this 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then this angle is of 60 degree. So here we write 60 degree. Same way, if you want, you can keep your protractor like this. See that this baseline of the protractor should match with side QR. This midpoint of the protractor should be on the vertex R. R is the vertex of this angle, and then count it very carefully. As my side is on the upward direction, so I will be start counting from the 0 of upward direction. I will not start counting from the 0 of downward direction. This downward direction 0 I am not going to start. I will be starting from the 0 of this upward direction, 0, 10, 20, like that. Okay. See, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then now my angle is of 80 degree. Maybe your angle is different than mine, because maybe your this angle diagram is bit different than my diagram. Okay, so maybe it varies, so it doesn't make any difference. The main important thing is that you should know how to measure the angle. That is very important. Okay, same way we are going to place the protractor like this, so that we can count or we can measure the angle carefully. As you all can see, I have kept it like this and my angle is 80 degree. I start from the 0 of this right hand side, 0, 10, 20, 90, and then it comes at 100 degree. Okay, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So 100 degree is my answer. Your answer may be different according to the diagram you have drawn in your notebook. Okay, now in challenge corner I have drawn this diagram. You all can take the printout from the PDF and then stick that printout here, and then you can measure it. So all these angles, you can see various types of angles here. You can give the names, measure them and write the measurement with the help of this protractor. We have to measure and you can write here. So if I write the names of points here, point A, B and C, and if I keep my protractor like this, I can see that angle ABC is 90 degree. So I can write here first angle A, B, C is equal to 90 degree. As many angles as you all can see here, you can write the names of those angles and measure it. Okay, I am going to show you 2-3 angles here. This may be angle P, Q and R. Okay, and I am going to place my protractor like this. As you all can see here, again it is 90 degree. It is showing 90 degree. So angle P, Q, R is also 90 degree. If I write the names of angle like this, X, Y and Z, and if I place my protractor here also I can see angle is 90 degree. So third angle X, Y, Z is also 90 degree. So in this way, keep on writing the names and find out the measures of angles. There may be some near about 10 angles or 12 angles or 15 angles, depending on how you look at this figure and how many angles you get from this figure. So in this way you can complete this challenge corner on your own. Now we will go on day 28. Okay children, now we have come on day 28. Day 28 is also dealing with area geometry. Topic is angle, subtopic is drawing an angle. Now we have to draw the angle. In the previous activity sheet, we have measured the given angle. Now we will be drawing the angle. For drawing an angle, we have to use protractor and scale. So directly let us see what is there in the practice corner. In practice corner, we have given these 4 measurements of angles and we have to draw the angles from this given measurement. And then there is the challenge corner. In challenge corner also we can see 2 questions are there. Only answer is there exist an angle of 240 degree and is it possible to draw using the aids in your compass. That means we have to write answer in the yes or no form. So very easy challenge corner, and practice corner is also very easy. So we will be going to the notebook directly and we will be solving these sums in our notebook. So this is our activity sheet number 28. Area is geometry, topic is angle, subtopic is drawing an angle. So practice corner, now we are going to draw the angles as Rakesh draw. Let us name them too. We have to draw the angles first and we will be writing their names. So let us use our scale and protractor. So first, with the help of this scale, we will be drawing one arm. Okay, maybe this is B, C. Now we will be drawing an angle of 40 degree. Place this baseline of protractor properly on side BC and this midpoint on vertex B. Okay, now as the line is on the right hand side, we start counting from the 0 of right hand side. 0, 10, 20, 30 and 40. Here it is 40. Okay, so we are going to join this point with this point B. In this way, join it, and this is 40 degree. We can give the name to this point, point A. So angle ABC is 40 degree. Now we have to draw an angle of 110 degree. So once again, this is first one. Now we have to draw second one. We will be drawing one side or one arm. Okay, this is maybe YZ. Now place this protractor properly on vertex Y on side YZ and start counting from 0 of the right hand side, because side is on the right hand side of this vertex. So count carefully. 0, 10, 20, 30, 90, 100 and 110. Can you see here 110 is there? So we put a point at 110 here. Then we can join it with point Y. Okay, in this way we can join. This may be point X. XYZ is 110 degree. Now we have to draw angle of 50 degree. Angle. Once again we will be drawing one arm. Here I have drawn one arm, maybe QR. Okay, this is point Q. I have to keep my protractor properly. Start counting from 0 as the side is on the right hand side. So we have to start counting from 0 of right hand side. We cannot count from the 0 of left hand side. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. At 50 we will be plotting one point over here, and then we can join it with point Q, with the vertex Q. Okay, and this may be point P somewhere here. Anywhere you can write the point P, and this is 50 degree. This is third one, and fourth one is of 90 degree. Fourth sum is of 90 degree. So once again we will be drawing one arm or one side, CD maybe. Now place the protractor carefully on point C. Here it is 90 degree point. 90 degree is the perpendicular, correct? Now we will be drawing a straight line. It may be point B, BCD, and 90 degree symbol we write the symbol. Instead of writing 90 degree, we show it with the symbol. In this way you can draw all these 4 angles. Now let us see what is there. Is there exist an angle of 240 degree? Do you know? Yes, there is an angle of 240 degree. Yes, that angle is known as reflex angle. So we write here, yes, there exists an angle of 240 degree. It is bigger than 180. So bigger angle than 180 is known as reflex angle. So as the angle exists, is it possible to draw using the aids in compass box? Yes, it is possible. So we should write, yes, it is possible. In this way you can complete this activity sheet number 28. Now we have come on day 29. Day 29 is dealing with area geometry. Topic is circle, subtopic is drawing a circle. So in concept corner you all can see with the help of compass and ruler the circle is drawn. First fix the pencil. Can you see this first point over here? This is the first point. We have to fix the pencil of suitable length to the compass. Align the metal tip with the pointed pencil and then take the convenient distance between the pencil and point of metal tip, and as shown in the figure beside. Here you can see this is the convenient distance is taken and then the circle is drawn. Take any point on the paper, hold the metal tip steady on the paper and turn the pencil point around it, and shape created by the pencil is the circle. In this way we have to draw the circle. You all know how to draw the circle. So let us see what is there in the practice corner. In the practice corner we have given this question, draw the circle of given length of radius. So let us draw it in our notebook. So let us go in the notebook. Activity sheet number 29, area is geometry, topic is circle, subtopic is drawing a circle. So draw the circle of given length of radius 3 cm, 4 cm and 2 cm. That means what? We have to use our compass carefully. Put this pencil, fix it properly. So the level of pencil should match with this pointed tip, and then take the distance of 3 cm with the help of scale. You can make the 2 points at one at 0 degree, one at 0, another one at 3 cm. So this is the distance of 3 cm. Between these 2 points the distance is of 3 cm. So you can take this 3 cm distance in your compass like this. Okay, then you can make a point over here which shows the center of the circle. Place this pointed tip on this point and then draw a circle which will be of 3 cm. If you want, you can move this notebook of yours like this so that it is easy to draw the circle. Can you see I have drawn this circle? You can show this radius with the help of scale. You can give any name to this point O, and this point on the circle as A. OA will be radius which is 3 cm. So first circle we have drawn 3 cm. This is first circle. Now second circle we can draw 4 cm. That means what? We have to take the distance of 4 cm in the compass. You can directly take it from the scale like this, from 0 to 4, or otherwise you can make the 2 points, one point at 0, second point at 4 like this, and then you can take the distance like this, or directly from scale also you can take the distance. One point at 4, the point of pencil at 0, and then you can draw a circle. Okay, I will be drawing below this. Here, this may be my midpoint. Midpoint is known as central point of the circle, and then placing this pointed tip on this point, you can draw the circle like this. And then show the radius somewhere, and from this point you can draw a segment till the circle, that is the radius. You can give any name to this point, maybe C and D, and this CD is the radius, which is 4 centimeter. This is our second diagram. Now let us draw the third diagram. Third diagram, we have to draw 2 centimeter radius circle. So take the distance of 2 centimeter from the scale, or you can make 2 points here and then draw it. I am taking from the scale directly, and then now I am drawing a circle. I have marked one point over here, which is the circle center. Now I will be drawing the circle. This is the circle with center and radius 2 centimeter. In this way, extra portion you can erase and then draw it carefully, the radius. This is the radius OP, you can give any name. This is 2 centimeter. In this way, we can draw the circles of given radius. See children, in the activity sheet of 29 day, challenge activities are there. In challenge corner, activities are there which you have to do on your own. I will be explaining you activity, but I cannot show you as these are the activities. So this you have to prepare on your own. First activity is we have to prepare a ground to play one leg hop. One leg hop, what is it called in Marathi or in Hindi? It is langdi. For playing langdi or one leg hop, is it possible to draw the ground by using compass? Is it possible? What do you think? No, it is not possible, because ground is very big and we cannot draw with the help of compass. Correct na? So what you will be writing? No, it is not possible to draw the ground to play one leg hop with the help of compass. But if it is not possible, then which aid can be used? You can use one stick, tie a big thread to the stick, and then that stick should be fixed at one point. That point will be center of the circle, and with the help of that thread you have to move around and you can draw a circle. So with the help of stick and thread we can draw a circle on the ground. Now second activity is cut the circles. Circles drawn using different dish and plates. In your house there are different dish and plates, so you can put those dish and plates on paper and draw the circles with the help of those dish and plates. Hold the papers and show the radius, diameter and chords. Okay, so you have to fold that paper, you have to show the radius, you have to show the diameter, you have to show the chord. So these are the activity which you have to do on your own. So in this way, here we have completed our activity sheet number 29. So in this video, we have completed 4 activity sheets from day 26, day 27, day 28 and day 29. Thank you for watching this video. We will continue next activities in the next video.